Hey YouTube! Well, I had a pretty unproductive day today. It's Saturday, and I did not end up streaming more main scenario questing, but I still have a lot of side quests in this to clean up, so we're gonna keep cleaning up the side quests that we have, and if we still have some time, I will probably start to clean up some of those hunts and get some better weapons and crafting and all that good stuff. So let's get to it!
Thank you, Clive.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me.
He needs us
But
to
you're made of sterner
get some
stuff.
wolf meat or
Would you help me
something
resurrect
from
one of these recipes?
bad monsters.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Alright, so maybe a little more difficult than just slay 3 wolves and bring back their pelts type of thing. I'm curious, why is there an icon on this? Does this just mean I have new orchestrations? It must, right? Oh, we had something down here. The sound of silence. Let's just play the usual song here. Alright. More side quests then. Although, now I keep seeing these icons, I'm like, well, what else is new?
And what can I do for you?
Although I doubt she's gonna have anything I really want, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like all the better weapons are things I have to craft at this point. I could always get orchestrations, but I feel like those are just things I can come back and buy towards the end of the game. Like, I don't need them right now.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
That sounds a little more fetch questy, but I feel like it won't be that easy.
Give us new clothes, but we've no coin.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolus amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
That last quest had gold as a reward, and this one doesn't. I just think that's interesting. That's all. Right, where's this last one? Oh, it's you gotta take that ride down to the pier. Okay.
Welcome home, Sid. Didn't know you had that many.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
That quest is really called Caulk Ball. Alrighty. Well. Oops. Why am I hitting the wrong buttons today? Okay, that's probably the other quest. So it looks like 2 are available up here, so let's go to these.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
Okay, this first one is the one where I don't think it's going to be as
has Hortense's cloth.
simple as showing a receipt.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here.
See, it's never that easy.
They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe?
She has such care and concern for my well-being. All right, does that connect through here? Yes, it does. Okay, well, actually, we don't need to do that. We can just go here. I guess, honestly, it's not that far. It looked further on the map. This is it, like, literally right here.
That damn bird's a menace!
She made
safe.
nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in?
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bucklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it.
I doubt
Oi!
that.
Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that! Hold on, kill! This one.
Just like a split second, I would have had that during the stagger too, but that's alright. We made our point.
All right. You made your point.
Oh heck no, get him
Killer
too.
my arse.
Get him too.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bucklad. Farewell.
I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then.
All right.
Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Well, let's see what this other thing is. Okay. So we can cross, but again, we have a obelisk right there. Probably about the same distance either way, honestly, but whatever. But this way is definitely prettier. And we have sparkles. Notice this time I'm not getting on the choke, though. You don't have that far to go. Okay, well, they're alive. That's a nice change of pace.
Get me back on me. Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Okay. That's really not that far apart.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Oops. I'll let a tornado take care of these guys while I take care of the big one. We're getting a lot of ability points again. That's good. Bet we'll get more from turning all these quests in, too.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... you weren't too late then, thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Okay. So we'll go out. I mean, honestly, let's just turn these in at this point. One of them doesn't look done. Oh. I thought I saw a different symbol on one of these.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet, or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Oh. A red velvet, of course. Like a
This one,
cupcake.
I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh. Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps
Very
she'll make something for
RPG.
herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Wow, I got a lot of ability points from that.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Let's say...
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one without Sever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
But that one gave me no ability points. Interesting. Well, I guess you get a pretty accessory, though. Okay. I guess that is all the turn-ins here, yes? Oh, a new quest popped up. You see that? Let's go grab that.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
What's this thing? Oh, way over there. Okay.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Have I even ever been over here?
Eat up, little ones.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Okay. Back to the map. Oh, was one of them something turned in here? Oh yeah, it's way back over there. You know what? We'll load in closer to there though when we come back. So now let's take one of these.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Thank gosh the loading times are so fast, and it's honestly faster to port to a completely different zone and then come back to get up there.
I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that, and even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
It's a ways out. I mean, honestly, let's port over here, and then we'll pick up the other one and then go back, kind of around. Slowed down by a critical rock. And a bush. My god, I can't control anything. Okay. So maybe the scorpions.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth. Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Okay, nice. I really feel like we should spend ability points. We have 2,000. We can buy something. If nothing else, I guess we could increase our limit break to the highest amount. That seems like a good use of the... We can empower the tornado too, honestly. Yeah, I think getting the full limit break bar would be a wise use of those points. Okay. So this is a little, so it's not the direct route. You need to go kind of to the left.
Faster!
Guessing the road might show that a little better. Alright, and now that we're across a bridge, I think it's as simple as up and around. Kinda. I guess that's not right either. We need to still go around.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Let's have fun with this new limit break bar, shall we? Did I overdo it? Maybe.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Okay, so I think everything is back for the hideaway, right? Yep, 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, so one was up here.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Relatable.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Okay, so we'll get back to that in a second, but we have a quest to turn in down here at the pier.
Welcome home, Sid. Didn't know you had that many.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Oh, I'm glad to see we completed the Caulk Ball.
Thank you, Clive.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
That's what you get for ordering from the volcano menu.
Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes.
Complex, meaty notes. That's the name of my next
from
band.
Such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're, welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
It's like you boiled a grimace shake.
Sure she will.
Or you boiled grimace is really what it looks like. Alright, one more to turn in. We gotta run all the way to the back to get this one. At least these side quests are forcing me to learn my way around this place.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Yes, yes, we know the chocobo bit you. Every time I walk by, you're talking about how the chocobo bit you. I'm sure it was a traumatic experience for you, but like, talk about something else for a change.
Eat up, little ones.
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Oh, okay. So it's another one of the things to show off in this hideaway. Cool. Okay, I think we cleared all of our side quests. Yes, we did. All right. Well, I don't know if I'm ready to throw in the towel just yet, so we do still have some hunts to do. So let's go over and clear out some of those. That feels good to have cleaned up all those side quests. If you think about it, I think I did about like 7 or 8 on yesterday's recording, and then that was another 5. So that was a good something like 13 side quests we cleaned up. Oops. And here I thought I knew my way around. JK.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
It told me she was building a ship.
Okay, before we check the hunt board, let's... I want to see... Yeah, because... Oh, notice she's got a yellow circle now. I wonder if that tells you when you have more things to collect.
How may I help you today,
So I don't need
Clive?
to be checking this when I don't. Yeah, there we go. 550.
Here you are.
Get meteorite. Neat. High cleric's medallion. That sounds like a Healy thing, maybe. And then... more stuff. So we still have...
Best of luck out there,
lots of
Sid.
side quests showing up at some point. Okay, let's look at the hunt board. I know we've got a lot of these to do. Yes, we'll just go in order, because my assumption is they kind of go in order of difficulty, although this King Bomb was really easy, actually. But we'll go here. We'll start here. Okay. Belphegor. The Broken Hill Rosaria. So let's see. Atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. So there's a hill adjacent to Eastpool. Broken Hill Rosaria. Okay, sorry, I'm reading through the thing. I should read out loud when I'm doing a video, but... So the keywords there, East Pool, a hill adjacent to East Pool. So the Broken Hilt Rosaria, a hill adjacent to East Pool. So we need to go just like somewhere around here. So I'm just gonna go here. Just so we can see the map. Where's East Pool? Aha. Okay, the Broken Hilt. So some type of hill here. So this looks very suspicious, doesn't it? Let's try looking over there. So we want to go this way. Yes, that is a hill, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna guess that's where we're gonna find our hunt mob. If I can find the way up there, be this way.
This might take a while.
I mean, these things are super low level. Don't really need to be wasting my time with them, but I am building up my limit bar. I can't say it's a complete waste of time. Yep, there's our mob. Let's use Garuda to build a stagger meter. That was the... There we go. Hooray! Well, you get some really decent experience for these.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Nope, I think that was it. Okay.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to do?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I keep thinking you're supposed to like talk to the board, but you actually talk to the Moogle. Secret. Minotaurs have long dwelled in the mountainous regions of Rosaria. It's only recently they have come down from the highlands to hunt in the swamps surrounding Martha's Rest. Okay, so we know we can go there. Among their number is one whose sheer size suggests to be a chieftain who appears to be spearheading the push south. He must be stopped lest the beastmen develop designs on the rest proper. So west of Rhiannon's Ride, Rosaria. And it's near Martha's Rest, which we know where that is. So west of Rhiannon's Ride, Rosaria. Okay, let's see. Rhiannon's Ride. What up here? Ah, Rhiannon's Ride. So west of it, I mean, could it be up here? That strikes me as a little more north. I wonder if it's not in this area somewhere. So maybe we'll kind of like do a loop. I wonder, this is a very suspicious little pocket too. So I guess we just need to kind of like patrol this general area. I'll just do it on foot. Why not? We pretty much burned our limit on that last hunt mob, so if we have to fight a little trash, it's not a big deal. Okay, so I think that suspicious pocket was actually over here. I just got distracted by a sparkle. Oh, I think that's it. Sweet. Alright, well, we won't have much of a limit, at least not to start. We'll see if our typical trick of building a limit with...
So close to the end.
That won't work.
It's time to take the bull by the horns.
We'll see if our typical trick of building a limit bar through Garuda attacks will... The stagger bar, excuse me, not limit bar. Oh man, if they do a quality of life patch in the next couple months, I really hope they reduce the effects on this tornado. It's a bit much. Oh, did you notice how I like pulled him out of the tornado? That's interesting.
Nice try.
Oh, darn it, I guess I should use motion. Alright, that's more like it. I keep hearing the sound that makes me think I used the Garuda pull, but I guess not. That's it. Here we go. Actually, that was my opportunity to use this to build the stagger bar. I would have got more hits in if I didn't have to dodge. Whoops. Right. Minotaur.
Well, the locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
All right. Let's get the sparkle. Maybe it's a replacement potion for the one I drank. All right. Let's give the dog some pets.
Get it, boy.
He's done. Oh, we feed him this time. He's done a good job. All right. Back to the hideout. Maybe we can do another.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Okay. North of Sorrowwise, Rosaria, a particularly belligerent breed of echo has recently awakened amid the fallen ruins again near Martha's Rest. Is known to activate on the approach of any human. Okay, so again it's Martha's Rest and then north of Sorrowwise. Okay. Well, here's Sorrowwise. So the only area that's really north of Sorrowwise would be this area. I don't see any suspicious pockets, and it looks like everything on the map is explored there. So, I think we'll go do a loop around here because, like, this area makes a lot of sense, probably. But there is a pocket here, even though it's a little more west of Sorrowwise. But I think we'll kind of head that general direction.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
It'll take ages to tidy all this.
All right. Hello. Okay, there we go. All right, so we went ahead. I mean, well, no, because this would be east of Sorrowwise. I think if a hunt mob was there, we'd see it. I think we're safe to go up this way. All right, this would have been the first area I would have thought. Is it this thing? I believe it is.
What the hell is this thing doing out in the roads?
I think I fought a boss like this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one first. Stagger, there we go. Was that stagger? That was stagger. This is stagger. Oh man. This time we're getting the Falcon Punch and the Stagger, even if that's all we get. That's my favorite move. Ooh, a level up. I'll take that. Nice. There's that Electrum we've been looking for a while. I'm sure we can build something nice with that.
Ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Sweet. All right. Back to the hideaway.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Okay, next up we... Ooh, it's A ranks. A rank, B rank, C rank. C rank. B rank, S rank. Okay, well, we could try an A rank. How bad can it be? Famous last words. Okay. Spreading throughout the southern reaches of Rosaria, that a pool of opalescent ooze has been sighted in the moors and meadows of the regions. It's like a big slime. While it resembles not but a puddle of strange sludge in the distance, any man or beast that draws too close is met with the masses of slimy hands that drag their prey into a gaping, grinning maw. Is this what we want for our children? So it's Hawk's Cry Cliff, Rosaria. And it says the southern reaches of Rosaria, so let's see if that's enough to help us find it. Hawk's Cry Cliff, Rosaria. Oh. Well, that's convenient. But I bet that means it could be really anywhere in this area. Probably what makes it an A rank, huh? Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. See what I see though? Look at that convenient little pocket right here. So that's the first place I'm tempted to look. Just making sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, generally I am. Assuming if it's a giant slime, it'll be somewhat easy to spot from a distance. Oops. Here I was thinking I was doing one of the phase shifts. That was on the wrong thing.
Farewell.
Okay, what's that? Oh. Well, might as well.
Be easy. Nice try.
All yours, Torgal.
Of course, I want to get the sparkle, even though it's probably nothing. There haven't been a lot of useful wild treasures in this game, but okay. Yes, if I were a suspicious hunt monster, this is exactly where I would be hiding. Okay, now we have a full limit bar too, so that's nice.
Get him. It's over.
Oh, nope, that's not right. Need to go a little further around. There we go. Oh, maybe not. What's this though? Okay. That's very quest marker type of thing. Okay, well here I thought that would be easier. Okay, well maybe it would be up here? I think maybe one of the like more dead end type of spots. Okay, I see. So this is like a cliff. So let's check up on the cliff. Maybe we'll actually be able to see down. Kind of. Oh, maybe that's it in the distance. Let's just make sure we've kind of swept the whole cliff area. I don't want to miss something obvious. Okay. So much for that then. All right, then let's try the area down below. We just fall off the cliff a little bit. Ah, it woke up. Oh, you can't see it. You just have to kind of find it. Interesting. All right. Now, usually flans were a little more susceptible to magic, so I'm gonna get him. Stone guy. Nice. Get him. Hell's he cooking up? Oh, he's level 38. My goodness, he's quite a bit higher level than me. This may take me a little bit. It could be kind of scary. I think this is where auto dodging is really going to help me because it really lessens the danger. This seems to be pretty manageable. I mean, thank God for, you know, the dodge assist. Let's be real. It's coming in clutch here, but... Ouch. Woohoo! Oh, dang. Look how much experience I got from that one. Wowie. Gelatinous mask.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
All right. Well, we're starting to find out that the hunts are getting to be a little bit of a higher level. Let's see maybe what cool new things I can craft from some of those drops, because I know like the Electrum was one.
So, what'll it be?
Okay, so... Guess the enhancer, do we already have one of those? Well, we don't need it. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so... Excalibur, we still need the Grimalkin hide. I'm going to guess that's going to come from a much higher level hunt. Oh, we can do this Drake Slayer's belt. Okay, so this is better. So sure, let's do that and equip it. And ooh, we can do the bracelets too. Ah, that's what the gelatinous mass helps us do. Okay, so at least we got a little more defense there and all that good stuff. All right, let's scan one more time. Okay, I see we have letters, so I just want to make sure we don't have any quests in those letters. Oh, the pen is... Oh, jeez. The localization at Creative is Unit 3, I swear. All right. All right, so no quests in the mailbag. So we have, I think, officially cleaned everything up. I'm going to do one other thing just to make sure, because I remember there was also an NPC that will show you what else is available.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Meg told me she was building a ship.
Yeah, I noticed there's no yellow circle here, and there's none. Oops. Oh, I thought I touched the wrong one. There's none here, so that makes me think there probably isn't anything. Yeah, how about that? That's it. I got nothing. So I have cleared all the side quests. I've done hunt mobs up to my level. There's a few more, but we can save some for later. So I think with all that, I am ready to tackle the main quest again. So let's make sure we save. Saving's important. Save now, save often. You never know when there's going to be a power failure. Especially with this heat wave we've been having in California. I don't think I really have any new abilities to buy. Yeah, this ability has not been my favorite. I wonder if there wouldn't be maybe a better one at some point. Oh, this is another one with a charge bar. I wonder if this one would be more fun. I might switch the Raging Fist to Upheaval. I think that's going to be more fun. So let's buy an upgrade here. And before I forget, we're going to switch it out so it's ready to go for my next stream. There we go. Okay. All right. I think we're all set and ready to go. So that's going to do it for now, but I will be back soon. With more streaming. I'll try to get some in on Sunday before OLR, and that's my podcast if you aren't already aware. And yeah, then we'll, of course, as usual, be posting everything to YouTube as I'm just archiving a complete playthrough of my game. No particular reason, just something I wanted to do because I really enjoy Final Fantasy, and I've been very hyped for the 16th game, which has been very fun so far. It's not without some minor flaws, like, again, the upgrading of gear is, I don't know, like, it's weird. You collect all this stuff in the wild. I feel like you don't do much with it. Yeah, there's a little bit of crafting, but it's literally like a little bit of crafting. You, I feel like there was more they probably meant to develop, but the whole item system just seems very meager, so I'm not sure. But story-wise, obviously, this game's incredible, and story is really what it's about. So we will continue more of the main story next time I stream. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.